Hey guys, Davies Cards and Collectibles here, coming back with, as you can see, a very late review of NASCAR Authentics Wave 5 2014 cars. This is not the complete wave. I do have a few cars missing, which are, I think I'm only missing two, um, which are Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s Daytona 500 practice car and Jimmy Johnson's Lowe's Cobalt car. Main reason why I didn't really want to pick those up was because um, I'm not really too much of a fan of the test cars, even if they are Dale Earnhardt Jr. Or, I mean, I already have a 48, and I didn't really care much for that variant or repaint, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, let's get started with the review. Sorry for that. So first, let's get started over here. We have, actually, you know what? Let's get started with this one. Austin Dillon's Dow Chevy. Quick look at the packaging. This is part of the Feature Stars segment. What the back looks like. As always, a really nice painting, portrait, whatever, of the car. Pretty cool. So let's open it up. Like always, since I get these cars one by one, so they're already open. I just do this to save time. So let's take a look at the box first. You got Austin Dillon, Future Stars, 3, NASCAR Authentics, 3, NASCAR Authentics, NASCAR Authentics on top of the window, bottom. Same thing that we've come accustomed to with these cars. So pretty cool. Okay, now on to the car itself. Front look of the car. Now with this car, of course, this is the first year that they've brought it back to the Sprint Cup series. It has been in the Truck series for a while, and then it went to the Nationwide series for a while. And now Dillon decided, he wanted to drive it on the Cup side, and his spoiling father, or grandfather, should I say, decided to grant him his wish. Worst decision, in my opinion. I don't know. I like this part. I mean, I like this part of the car because it reminds me of Dale Earnhardt, but at the same time, it's not a Dale Earnhardt car, and the fact that he has a very bad reputation, being a crybaby and all that stuff. Always getting what he wants, just because he has a rich grandfather. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily like the Dillon brothers all that much. Plus, I mean, if you're going to bring back a number, bring it back with respect. And, I mean, I know that they still run the 43 and, all these famous numbers that probably should have been retired years ago. But, Dale Earnhardt was a really big driver in his day. And, he passed away, sadly. So I think it would have been better to keep this, under the covers. Should if you were to put it that way. But it's on here, and personally, this is a nice car, despite of what I think of the driver. So that's that. So we'll throw this away. And next we'll go with this car. The Trevor Bayne again, future stars Trevor Bayne, which he will not be returning to this car. He is going to the 6th car, I think, next year for Roush. Another number that I think shouldn't really be released. Again, Mark Martin made it famous, but it's not as bad as a 3. I mean, again, if Dillon ever becomes good this season or whatever, and he brings a lot of fame to the number in the Cup Series, then I'll stop, hating on the guy. But he didn't really have a good rookie season. But then again, a lot of drivers don't. But sorry guys, I keep talking about it. Again, really cool picture of the car there, little drawing, like always. So let's take it out of the packaging. And same deal as always with the box. Yeah, nothing new. Same thing. Like I said, same thing that we've come to love. This is my third, technically my third 21 car. My first one was Elliott Sadler's, and then somebody from my church gave me a 3-pack with Kenny Schrader's cars, because he works at Little Debbie's, and they gave it to him, I think. So, but yeah. Sorry guys. Really nice car. I think Ryan Truex is running this car next year. Ryan Truex. Martin Truex's younger brother. Really nice. Same basic paint scheme practically every year, but they still manage to pull it off every year. It's a really nice paint scheme. I wish this car had a little bit more time in victory lane. I think he only had 1 victory, which is a big one. I mean, it was the Daytona 500, but I mean, I wish he had a lot more victories in this car, and I wish that Ryan does too. I mean, you never know how he can turn. You never know how he can turn out. But again, really nice car. Where did I put my other car? And then we'll go with this car right here. Hopefully you guys can see why I'm leaving these 2 cars for last. If you don't, then obviously I'll explain it at the end, but I'm pretty sure, I hope that if you're a NASCAR fan and you're watching this video, you know why I'm leaving these 2 cars for last. But here's a really nice car that I was really hoping that they would release, because obviously, 1, I'm a Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan, and 2, this is a new sponsor that I think just jumped on this year, and I really like the paint scheme. cool box again. I think he ran this, I don't know how many times he ran this, but I know he ran this for sure at Sonoma. And he had his best finish, which was a third place finish at Sonoma. So obviously, being a junior fan, I was really excited about that. One funny thing about this car, David Land mentioned this, and I thought it was just his, but they forgot to put the Chevy SS on the front here. But no big. Really nice car. Again, I don't know what other races he ran it at, but he finished third in Sonoma. That's all I can remember about this car. Kelly Blue Book. I'll be reviewing this car next. This is Kevin Harvick, obviously 2014 champion. I was really happy that he was able to get the championship. He's a really cool guy, likable guy, and I mean, unlike Dillon, he's actually worked his way up to the top and has become one of the leagues, or one of the series' biggest and best drivers. So, fast food segment. Again, NASCAR Authentics. Stay. Okay. This is my second Harvick car in the 4. My first one was the Outback Steakhouse in Wave 1. But I wanted to get this one because the Outback Steakhouse was like a special one and he only ran it like twice. And this one he's been running it for a while now. And obviously, since Spin Master only does Kids Toys, they're not going to